Welcome to the demo of release 6.0 of the Excel interface, or XLI for short. In this release, we're taking Excel to the next level by addressing a bottleneck affecting all PPM customers. I'm referring to daily updates to user and resource attributes, which oftentimes tend to be slow, inefficient, and isolated. For your reference, on our website, PPMetrics.com, you can find the XLI datasheet, as well as videos demonstrating other previously added capabilities, such as updating financial summaries, resource pool participation, and requests, as well as reporting features. Now let's get back to this new release. What I'm about to show you is an alternative approach to the XLI interface that allows you to manage user and resource information. So with this new version, it provides a single screen for both user and resource updates, whereas in PPM it's managed in two different places. There's also a highly configurable screen that doesn't require any coding to make updates. And there are also faster updates thanks to Excel's native capabilities, such as copy and pasting, dragging and dropping. It also provides bulk value replacement for all attributes. And of course, just like the XLI in general, there's full alignment with HP's security model, field logic, and APIs. So let's see how this works live. So here's the XLI sheet on the desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. So to the end user, it's just an Excel workbook. So you'll see the XLI has single sign-on configured, so it remembers my password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as Jerry Young. Once authenticated, the XLI exposes the sheets that are available to me based on my XLI admin security settings. So here are the usual tabs, and here's a new tab called User, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Just like all the other tabs, there's a slicer up top that facilitates my searching. So before I can download any users, I first have to select whether I want to download user, resource fields, or both. So let me go ahead and click on both. And in any event, the XLI will not allow me to update data I'm not authorized to modify. Now that I've made a slicer selection, you'll notice that the magnifying glass icon has become enabled. So I can click on that and start my searching. But if I want to update a single resource, I can go ahead and type his or her last name here in this box. We click on the magnifying glass icon to bring up the search screen. And this search screen allows me to search for users based on any of their user or resource attributes. It even allows me to add my own filters to this form. So here are my resource filters and here are my user filters. So let me go ahead and retrieve employees of the enterprise architecture department and make sure I only look at enabled resources. So go ahead and type that in and choose enabled equals yes. So note that all the lookups in the XLI get automatically synced with PPM. So I'm going to go ahead with my search. So it brings up 15 results. So I'm going to go ahead and download these 15 users. So you'll notice down here in the status bar, it went by rather quickly, but it gives you a status of all the user records that were being retrieved. So it's found all 15 users, and it's downloaded all their real-time information into the XLI from PPM. So at this point, I can make updates to this data as quickly as my fingers can move. All the time, all the while I can leverage all the built-in Excel capabilities that people love, such as copy and pasting, dragging and dropping. So this screen is highly configurable. So admins can hide certain fields, adjust the column width, even add custom fields, all without any coding required. So let me go ahead and scroll a little bit so you can see more columns. So you can see here that I can update virtually all the user and resource fields, including license assignments. There's security group memberships, resource information, department, location. There's time management attributes, there's a time policy, whether notifications are enabled, time approvers, etc. Let me go back towards the beginning. Other than updating existing users, I can also use XLI to reset passwords. I have a field for that here. I can also disable users. I have a column here for that. I can also copy multiple user accounts in a single click and perform bulk value replacement. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. So let me go ahead and change the label category for all my users. I'll change all these guys to consultant. Drag my changes. All my changes get highlighted. Let's change the department. So I'll show you bulk value replacement. So I'm going to click on the binocular and I'll move them all from this enterprise architecture department to a different department. So the XLI auto-populates the values in a drop-down based on the cell that I'm standing on. So even though I just stood in one column on one cell, it's going to replace all the values in that drop-down. So let me go ahead and change it to, let's see, that's a good one. Application service, that works. So you see in the background I made the changes. Let me go ahead and disable one of the users. This is a double anyway, so I'll just disable it. I can also create a new account by copying an existing account. So let me copy this one. So just like in PPM, it copies the user information but doesn't populate the user name. So I'm going to go ahead and try and save. So it says the following rows have partially filled required fields, so it won't save. Actually highlight the information that's missing, so I need to fill in a unique user name. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm ready to save all my updates back to PPM. I do that in a single save operation. So I'll click on the save button. So XLI makes all the updates to PPM using HP's APIs, thus making sure that all the updates are in alignment with the system's logic and essentially safe. So it's made all the changes. So let me go ahead and click on one of these users just to go into PPM and look at that from the PPM perspective. And you can see for Jonas Lang, Jonas Lang, the department has been changed to application service. So let me go ahead and summarize the features of the XLI in general. There's no end user installation. It's simply download and use for the end user. It allows you to retrieve, create, and update individual or multiple PPM entities at once. It also allows you to create Excel-based reports that are accessible through the XLI environment, and you can use Excel's native user interface capabilities that people love. It also allows you to integrate PPM with external data sources. It also allows you to apply custom business rules, for example, time normalization, custom rate cards, etc., and all the while retaining the data integrity within PPM and its native security model. Thank you for watching this demo of Release 6.0 of the XLI. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a full demo, please contact us at info@ppmetrics.com or visit us at our website, www.ppmetrics.com.